decided to upgrade shipping to tracked packet. And so because I had a number with Canada Post, it costs $4 less. So if you are a Canadian Etsy seller, for example, they are also taking your small business number. So one thing I've not been working on consistently is the paint by number project. And so the last difficulty I had was finding like a palette to put the paint on. And I went to the Daiso and found these. These are for like soy sauce dipping. It's not super cost effective, but I only need a few to start. So I don't really want to buy like giant packs of tiny palettes unless I know I'm going to need them. But I'm worried that these are too small. Like, well, maybe. So these are the size of my hand. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, these are not bad. Because I need 5 colors and just enough space to mix. I'm just concerned about the user experience if they need more space to mix colors. Because if you're switching from one thing to another, that might be annoying. I know I'd be able to deal with it because I just mix colors together anyway, but I don't know. And these are very solid and will survive shipment, for example. Whereas these I got from the dollar store, and I think that these just feel too cheap. They look kind of interesting. They're way bigger, maybe too big. Probably would just get crushed in the mail, so I probably won't use these. I really like the look and feel of these better. The only problem is you get way more of them, and I am trying to keep the cost of materials down. I'll probably just use these for my plants to, you know, collect drain water on, but yeah, it sucks that I'm having trouble finding the perfect thing. This is very small, but maybe it'll work. Check it out. I got a bunch of stickers. This is the first time I've ever ordered a die cut sticker. And it looks pretty good. It's like really thick, heavy duty vinyl looking thing. I know that I had a poll to choose like the cat sticker, but I ended up going with the bee because I figured it was a little bit more universally appealing. I do notice that they're kind of not cut perfectly straight. I think that's fine. I don't really, no one cares about the white outline anyway, but like that is, it's not perfectly straight. There are a bunch more than I was expecting, which is nice. And it was free shipping, and it was FedEx, and it was like one day, like they sent it yesterday and it arrived today from across the country. This is in Canada. So that's really impressive. And so they sent me, this is the company that did it. I suspect maybe they are a newer company. For that price point. This is my favorite sample sticker. They sent a bunch of samples. I don't know whose art these are, but I like this one the most because it's embossed. It feels really cool. And they're just showing different things. I thought, well, maybe this is a transparent one or something, but it has a more glossy finish and it feels thicker. Like I don't know if this is a sticker or a decal, and yeah, I have no idea whose art this is. Sample of the what do you call that, prismatic. But yeah, I thought that was really fast. These look really awesome. I didn't even really notice that they were cut not quite straight, and then some of them are perfectly done. I'm really excited. I don't know why I'm excited. I have no craft fairs coming up, and selling like things like this on Etsy, how much they charge per fee. Like I sold, I have a digital zine available on Etsy for $1.50 just because I'm like, well, it's digital zine. That's only maybe 8 pages or something like that, right? So I'm like, I'm not going to charge that much for that. But, you know, with the fees that come out of it, you know, it's just, you know, a few cents, right? So, but yeah, I'll probably put these on there. It'd be a nice little add-on. This was somewhat inspired by someone leaving a comment suggesting it. And as you know, when you're a beginning artist, never follow people's suggestions for merch because those people, they won't be there when you get the merch, right? So if you're starting out, definitely do this kind of stuff if you actually think that you can do something with it. I like these. I feel like I could keep these around if I needed to. I'm fine with that. I also sold a painting this weekend. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take some cute photos of these. What am I gonna do with all these samples? This was a lot. I feel like this is very much like a cat print kind of situation. It's very similar. And it was fast, you guys. I'm working on the balcony garden today. It's kind of a chore, but also kind of a treat. But there's a giant pile of leaves behind everything, probably full of spiders. And I have to deal with that. And scrub underneath some of these large planters. Just doing a little early spring cleaning. Hi, Maggie? I found a catmint. You want a catmint?